In this update, I'm going to report the result of the experiment I did a while ago, which is to compare the fruiting time of the dragon fruit growing from seeds with or without grafting. Using this Palora experiment material, and we already know this Palora grafted on the trailer's top, they started to have fruit last year. And I was waiting for the result to see when this one is going to have fruit. This one, you can see from the bottom, it's growing, it's very skinny. It's growing directly from seeds without grafting. And I was surprised to see the fruit. It's already, see? And have more flower coming. And so they're only like a 1 year delayed compared to the grafted ones. So I thought it would be delayed much more, but it's only 1 year delay. That's the result of the experiment I was waiting for. Also, when I start this experiment, growing Palora from seeds, people say you can't grow dragon fruit from seeds. The result will be different from the fruit, and which is very true for all other dragon fruit because most of them are self-sterile. They need the pollen from other plant to pollinate them. So basically that's how you'll create a hybrid. But Palora is different. Palora, they have a 4N genome, which means each chromosome, Palora have 4 copies, and while all the other dragon fruit have only 2 copies. So that makes any other pollen is not compatible with Palora's. And also Palora is self-fertile. The only way seems that they can make Palora's fruit is from pollinated using their own pollen. So you can see even from last year, all my Palora growing from the seeds are exactly the same as the fruit that were the seeds from. And another thing interesting about Palora is Palora is a late bloomer. For most of the dragon fruit, they start to bloom around April and May. Now it's September. Most of the dragon fruit already finished fruiting and flowering, but the Palora, you can see they just started. And same thing happened last year. This Palora was flower very late. All the fruit maturation extended into wintertime. That time I thought maybe because the plant is pretty young, so they had to bloom late because they had to be mature. But now this one is already bloomed last year, and this year they still didn't have any flower bud until late August. They start to show flower bud. So I think it's interesting. This different dragon fruit variety have a particular time they like to start to bloom. Palora is a late bloomer. And I also want to get a quick update on this delight. I have haircut it last update, and you can see there was haircut it on August 12th. Now it's a whole month passed, and you can see nothing going on, but they are still alive. Maybe this is a later season. The plant don't putting out branch bud anymore, and maybe you have to wait for next spring to see a real new growth. Okay, that's about it. Thanks.